Hello, this is lesson number 62. It's called Find a Way. The good ones always find a way. Um, this is something I've noticed over and over again. Winners find a way to win. The old saying, they snatched victory from the jaws of defeat, is very important because I've seen the opposite. I've seen people, there's jokes. I've seen this team snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. I've seen teams and individuals who were winning and they found a way to lose. And I've seen people that were losing and they found a way to win. I've seen people that win when they shouldn't win over and over again, frequently. Part of that is they're always looking for a way to win. They're winning conscious. There was a movie that said luck will often save a man if his courage hold. And that basically means when you're in a situation and there will be times, if you can hang on, when the luck will turn or luck will throw up some event that'll enable you to win. And if you have the positive attitude, the faith that you're going to win, and you see that, then you'll seize on it because you're winning conscious, you're winning minded, you are thinking of always winning. Find a way to win and put this in there. I've seen your attitude. This is part of your attitude, a winning attitude. Find a way to win. The good ones always find a way to win. Make this part of your mantra. Make it part of your makeup. Make it part of your fiber of your being. I remember when I was in college, I was a freshman in college, and I was taking a speech class, and there was a guy there, and he was a very successful guy. He was a chemistry. We were both taking speech class probably as a requirement from something else. So he was a senior, and he was recruited by everybody to graduate school to become a chemistry professor, and he was kind of a dorky guy, and he wasn't that um, well spoken, but he had to take this speech class, and I think I probably did it just to get it out of the way my freshman year and not wait till my senior year to take it. And I watched, he had to give a speech, and I watched him just failing miserably at it. He was just doing terrible. And then I watched him steel his spine and change and do a pretty successful speech. We got graded on these every so often. And I thought then, I went, wow, I was probably 18 years old then. And I remember thinking, wow, this guy isn't going to let himself lose at anything. He considers himself a winner. He considers himself smart. He always gets good grades. Probably had a 4.0 back in the days when a 4.0 meant something. And I watched him I watched him go from losing to winning right in the middle of his speech. And it struck me and it's never left me. And this is an example of he always was going to find a way to win. Now, in that case, he was falling apart and not doing too well, and he just had the resolve to change it because he wasn't going to accept a B and he wasn't going to accept a loss. And he probably had all these grad schools where he had a lot of money on the line and his whole future because he was going to get married um, at stake. But find a way to win. Always think that there's a way to win because I'll tell you this. In any battle, and that battle could be figuratively, it could be a figurative battle, but anytime you're in a competition to win, to accomplish something, to get whatever, as long as you are jockeying back and forth, there will come times when you can win. I think it was Sun Tzu in The Art of War. It's a 3,000-year-old book. He said, you can never defeat your opponent. You can just make yourself invincible and wait for your opponent to provide the opportunity for you to defeat him. And General Karl von Clausewitz said, you cannot win. You have not won until you have forced your opponent to accept your point of view. So these are examples. As long as you will never accept defeat and you keep playing until you win, you can win most of the time. You will find a way to win. Now, you might go in the first round and get knocked unconscious, but that's an extreme example. There's many times when you don't win right away, but you just keep looking for a way to win. Just keep that winning attitude, mindset. And the good ones always find a way to win. There could be people with more more talent, higher IQs, more opportunities, but maybe they don't have the winning mindset. So find a way to win. That's a important strategy, but it's not so much a strategy as just a way to do it. I'm brainwashing my children growing up, and I'm always telling them, well, you can win this way, you can win that way. I'm putting winning minded ways into them. I'm always working, hey, you're going to win. If this happens, you'll win. And if the match goes short time, you'll win. If it goes a long time, you'll win. If the guys are good at stand up, you'll win. If you're good on the ground, you'll win. I'm always putting that they're winners, and I'm brainwashing them as they grow up that they're winners. And I'm always modeling and showing, look for ways to win, look for ways to accomplish something. How can we do to be successful? What can we do to win? So be winning conscious and always look for a way to win. Make that, what you're looking for is what you'll find. There's an old saying, when you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail. One of the most successful things about McDonald's is they have those golden arches. Every kid is keying in on that when they're hungry. Leopards, they've studied leopards, and there are leopards that will pass 3 troops of baboons to eat an impala. And then there are leopards that will pass 3 herds of impala to get a baboon. It's what they're targeting for. And a lot of predators target for a certain species, a certain prey. Just like and McDonald's has done that with their key of their golden arches. Kids will target that. And they've associated that with a clown, and they've associated that with fun, and they've associated it with, the bright red and yellow colors. There are people that associate Starbucks with, oh, I'm having my nice cup of coffee, and they get the caffeine lift, and they have this. So what you associate and what you learn to target is very important. So program yourself looking for, targeting ways to win, and searching out, sniffing out, hunting out ways to win. All right. Any questions? Nope. All right. Hope this helps somebody. Thanks a lot.